Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, worship, and love for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This is Matthew chapter 19 and verse 29. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So, a lot of brothers out there, their family don't agree with the truth, and they're gonna lose sisters or brothers or children if their baby's mama don't want them around it or something. But you're gonna receive 100-fold if you lose, and everlasting life. And this is Matthew chapter 20 and verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few are chosen. So in this earth, you got these people that got a lot of money, and they're the first in the society, but they're gonna be last in the kingdom to come. And you got the brothers doing the work that are at a low in this society, and they're gonna if they're in the elect, they're gonna be high in the kingdom to come. Matthew chapter 22 and verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. Many people have been in this truth, but only a few are going to be chosen. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 1. And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. So in this world, there's many people on the earth, but the world to come, there is going to be few. Until they bring the 2/3 back in through women having sex. Verse 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved. So this earth has many people, but only a few are going to be saved from the destruction that's coming. Verse 21 and 22. Whose throne is inestimable, whose glory may not be comprehended, before whom the host of angels stand with trembling, whose service is conversant in wind and fire, whose word is true and sayings constant, whose commandment is strong and ordinance fearful. So the Most High, he's coming with indignation and vengeance, and he's going to destroy a whole lot of people. That's why there's going to be so few to be in the kingdom. Verse 31. For we and our fathers do languish of such diseases, but because of us sinners, thou shalt be called merciful. So, we and our fathers, we suffer from weakness in this flesh. It could be any number of things. But because of us sinners, thou shalt be called merciful. He is very Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is merciful, but 2/3 they're not going to be able to correct themselves, and they're going to crash into the bridge. Verse 41. For as the husbandman soweth much seed upon the ground, and planteth many trees, and yet the thing that is sown good in his season cometh not up, neither doeth all that is planted take root. Even so is it of them that are sown in the world. They shall not all be saved. So, this world is like the dirt, and the men are like the seeds, and the Lord is planting them. And if you know anything about growing, some seeds they just don't grow. They don't come up. And some do. I'll read that one more time. For as the husbandman soweth much seed upon the ground, and planteth many trees, and yet the thing that is sown good in his season cometh not up, neither doeth all that is planted take root. Even so is it of them that are sown in the world. They shall not all be saved. Verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. So, the brothers in the truth, seek out those brothers, be like thee. For unto you is paradise opened, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom, the root of evil is sealed up from you. Weaknesses and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. So, that's what we're striving for, is to get to the kingdom with Yahweh Shai, where he's going to turn our heart of stone into flesh, and we won't have no sin in us no more. We'll be righteous and perfect just like he is. Sorrows are past, and in the end is shewed the treasure of immortality. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, though scorn his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteousness, and said in their heart that there is no God, yea, and that knowing they must die. For as the thing aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to naught. So, everything's ordained by the Lord, but just like that said, some seeds come up, and some seeds they die. So that's just the way it is. But they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him, which prepared life for them. You got to thank the Lord for everything you have, every breath you take, because at any second he could knock your lights out. And this verse over here says, whose throne, verse 21, whose throne is estimable, whose glory may not be comprehended. before whom the host of angels stand with trembling. So the angels tremble at him. He is the Most High. Back to verse 61. And therefore is my judgment now at hand. These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. Then answered I, and said, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou shewed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me. With that, I want to say shalom to the elect.